First off, counterfeiting is at a new level. Perfect bills can be created, perfect paper can be created by governments and sophisticated networks in the United States. It is a direct threat that is irreparable and unsolvable, that threatens inflation and destruction of our economy. Prove me wrong. We are dealing with if you do the compound value of the debt, not the debt clock, and you look at the rate of increase and not the rate of decrease and possible tax numbers, the debt is nearly impossible to pay off. And no one in Washington wants to acknowledge that, as you will learn possible reasons why. Prove me wrong. If you were to go to a digital currency, which is almost inevitable to deal with counterfeiting, and that currency was obviously, like what Mexico did, to pay off the debt technically by making the old currency less valuable, say 100,000 to 1, it would cause panic, but the people who would be involved in that decision would know the timeline to some degree. Prove me wrong. If you say the president owns hundreds of millions of dollars in U.S. bonds, this is a fact. Municipal bonds and other bonds, not if at this time it's not extremely profitable to sell them under the interest rates. But if the president was to get the Fed to lower the rates, the flip on the interest rates would make his and people like Bessent and others' bonds sellable before such a change to a digital currency occurred, which would destroy the bond market. And they would walk away with their own money, but everyone else would be holding the bag. Prove me wrong. If manufacturers can't import parts which would cost too much for the product to be affordable to anyone who are already strained by inflation, their productivity drops. And you see what we have seen on the industrial level. If there are fewer goods, as has occurred with technology, then people who own things, say like real